break for the first official Australia A versus Celebrity All-Star cricket match. To give you a quick recap so far, Ricky Ponting called the toss. He called heads. It was actually tails. Eminem chose to bat first, and Australia A is going to be first to bowl. They chose Shane Warne and Brett Lee to start the lineup, and so far we've had Joel Madden out for a duck, Eminem out for one, and Dr. Dre sitting nicely on 11. They've got a progressive total of 11 Australia A, with 2 overs down and a few more to come today. I'm sure you'll be glad to see. Now, Pitbull is just on his way out now. The field's just getting back into place here today. Looks quite a nice day over here in Perth. The sun is shining away, and I'm sure all the audience and spectators out there are having a very nice day indeed. Now, we've got Pitbull. Pitbull was padded up, and he's just heading towards the crease. You know, Pitbull's a man that sort of 1 or 2 levels above Suck and still thinks he's cool, but he's going to prove to the world how cool he is. And the Pro-Latina Revolution has supported him all the way today. They've got the big flags and the big banners saying, "Go Latina people," and they're really putting on a show here today. Now, Pitbull's just headed, and he's in the crease now, and he's padded up. Now, who's the next 2 bowlers? We're going to have Shane Warne and Brett Lee into bowl their second of each of their overs today. Now, who will be bowling first? Yes, it wouldn't be Brett Lee bowling first, because obviously Shane wouldn't be bowling the first same over twice in a row. I wouldn't think anyway, but in this game anything is possible. So we've got Shane, we've got Brett Lee about to bowl. He's getting up the end of his warm up area. Umpire Clive Peterson is looking at him, wondering why he's taking so long. But you've got to wait till the field placements get in place. He's got to confirm things with Captain Ponting, Ricky Ponting, make sure they're both happy with the situation they're placed in today. Now we seem to be right now. Pitbull was actually into the main position in front of the wicket. And we've got Dr. Dre looking a little bit worried down the other end. Because I think you would be worried if you were Dr. Dre and you had Pitbull at the other striker's end. Because anything is possible. Most likely he'll get out, but we shall see. Now, here we come. Brett Lee's starting to warm the old leg up a bit. Got the ball rubbing it hard. Now he's starting to get a bit of a pace up there on the spot. A bit like the old road runner. He can't get a little bit of a pace up there on the spot. He's starting to build it up. He's coming in. Pitbull's very cool up there. He's got his little suave dinner jacket on or something. He's looking cool. He's batted up. Here he comes Lee. Here comes Lee, steaming up. He bowls. It's a quick one. Everyone smashed it. It's got up. Miles. Oh no, Booney's underneath it. It's coming down. Easy catch. He's gone. Pitbull for a duck. Here live at the official Australia A, Pitbull gone for a duck here today, and we'll get Bazaar coming out next here today. Now, that puts Brett Lee on 1 ball for his new over, and it puts another one out for the Celebrity All-Stars. Now, Bazaar's taking some time to get out here today. I've never seen a man walk so slow out of the Ghettoland Pavilion to the main crease. You know, I hear he writes his raps pretty slowly, but you'd think he'd walk a bit more faster than that, because we've got the whole game resting on this man's ability to bat with the big Dr. Dre. You know, the 2 brothers out there, I'm sure, will be doing a good effort for the world today in front of a live audience. Now, we've got Bazaar. He's starting to make it towards the crease now. It's good to see him. Brett Lee's back into position. Somehow the ball miraculously came back then, but Brett Lee somehow got the ball, and he's warming it up again on his leg. He's giving it a bit of a rub, you see, and warms the ball up a bit. He's starting to run a bit like the old road runner on the spot. And Bazaar's looking a bit worried out there, because he's not even ready to face the ball. You know, how the hell is he going to face the ball at 150 kilometres an hour? But here he goes. Bazaar's ready, batted up so he can always just put his belly in front of the ball and just bounce off his fucking 6 or something. We'll see. Bazaar's out there. He's looking a little bit worried. And Brett Lee's coming in. He's coming in faster. He bowls. No ball. No, Bazaar's just backed away from that. Caught nicely behind the stumps by Ian Healy. Passed on across to Mark Waugh. Then back to Brett Lee. And now we're ready for another ball. That puts Brett Lee on 2 balls for the over. We're going quite well here. Australia A currently 3 out for 11 after 2 overs and 2 balls, with Brett Lee about to bowl his third ball here today. Now, Dr. Dre is looking a little bit worried because he's had to resort to putting his Beats by Dre earphones on just to pass the time. He's been sitting there, people out for a duck, quack, 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 all the way back to bloody ghetto land. We know we lost track of him. He's let the whole Pro-Latino revolution down there for that game. So, oh well. Bazaar's out there now. He's just faced a no ball. Actually, we just marked Brett Lee off having a ball. That wasn't a no. We actually made it wrong. That's me making a mistake. Cannot believe that. Here we go. Brett Lee's only had one ball because that last one was a no ball, and we cannot have no balls from Australian cricketers. This is no good. What's the use in being trained if you're going to bowl no ball? Anyway, he's starting to rev that ball up on his leg. Bazaar's starting to look worried because the next one's obviously not going to be a no ball. He's coming in to bowl now. Brett Lee's faster. Here he comes. And Bazaar slashed and missed it, and it's got straight to Healy behind the stumps, and that one's caught. Bazaar's out for a duck here today. Oh dear, I feel sorry for the man. The big man, head down, walking back towards the Ghetto Land Pavilion. Tried to prove himself to the world, but failed desperately. And Dr. Dre at the other end, he's not even getting a chance. Dr. Dre is going off, hitting sixes all around the park. And one after one, the celebrity all-stars are falling to pieces here today. That puts Brett Lee on 2 bowls. Two bowls, don't you agree, Tony? Yeah, do you agree, Richie? Yep, there are 2 bowls here today. And so Bazaar's starting to waddle off there now, a bit like a duck. He does actually look a bit like a duck, and he's starting to waddle off there on his duck. And the next player will be coming up is the man of the century, 50 Cent. 50 Cent will be the next player in today's cricket match. And we've got Brett Lee bowling his third ball today. Brett Lee will be bowling his third ball today. And we've got 50 Cent. Suddenly, now he's arrived at the crease. The Australian field are starting to have a bit of... They think they need a drink break pretty soon, but their 12th man's God, so they can't have any drinks because he doesn't actually exist in real life, so to speak. So that's unfortunate. They won't be getting any drinks today, but the Celebrity All-Stars have got their drinks person already lined up in the Ghetto Land Pavilion currently. In the anyway, we'll get down to it. We've got 50 Cent in the middle now, ready to face the third ball of Brett Lee. Facing the third ball now. Brett Lee's starting to get warmed up there. Umpire Clive Peterson's looking very happy with how the whole situation's going. And even umpire Steve Randell is out there and silly mid-off. Roberts is a bit back from silly mid-off. And he's ready for anything strange that might be cohorting amongst these Americans and Australians here today in the official Celebrity A, Australia A versus Celebrity All-Star cricket match. Now, we've got here he comes. Brett Lee's warming up, speeding in. See, he's coming in. He's bowled at 50 Cent and he's missed it. It's gone through to the stumps, caught by Ian Healy and passed off over to Mark Waugh, then back to Brett Lee. Now here we go. That's Brett Lee's third ball. Brett Lee's third ball for the over. And we're going quite well here today. That puts the Celebrity All-Stars on 11 and 4 out. 4 for 11 up the end of the second over, the third ball of the third over here today at the Australia A versus Celebrity All-Star cricket match. Now we've got here he comes. Brett Lee's coming in for his 4th bowl now, coming in for the 4th bowl, steaming in faster. He's coming in faster, and 50 Cent smashed it, it's gone up miles, and here comes Miles, and he's showing Morty, he dives for it, he stopped it, and they're going 1. Now 1, now 2, it's done 2, it's passed back 3, pass back. Oh, it's run out. Oh no. 50 Cent run out. They made 2.5 runs then, and they'll run out. 50 Cent run out, passed in well, and it run out for 2. And 50 Cent's looking like a sad man. He's out there with his brother again, Dr. Dre up the other end. And Dr. Dre still won't be facing a ball here because they made 2. So officially they haven't changed positions. So that's right, we're going 2. And the next man to be coming out from the Celebrity All-Stars out of the Ghetto Land Pavilion is the infamous Snoop Dogg. Now, we're going to see great things from this man today, and hopefully we'll be seeing them very soon because because Brett Lee has just got 2 balls left for the over. Now the next ball up for Brett Lee will be his 5th ball for the over, and the progressive total of the Celebrity All-Stars is still 11, and they're now 5 out for 11 after 2 overs and 4 balls. Now we've got the next bowler from Brett Lee's getting warmed up there. He's looking right, can build the running up, build the run up, getting faster and faster. And in he comes. He's bowling a Snoop Dogg, and Snoop Dogg has driven it nicely, down through mid-off, over the cover, and fielded nicely over the cover. And I actually bounced off Booney in mid-off, and bounced over the cover, and then fielded nicely by Mark Waugh over in cover. That was very good. Passed off back over to the stumps, and Brett Lee's quite happy with that because they only got 1, and Dr. Dre is now facing the next ball. So Snoop Dogg has now have 1 on the board here today. Snoop Dogg has 1, and Dr. Dre is now facing the 6th ball of Brett Lee. And of course, we're getting Warney back into the attack if he's not too busy with Elizabeth Hurley. After the end of Brett Lee's over, which I do hear there was going to be news of Nicki Minaj today coming as a halftime entertainment. Now, I'm not sure how this will go because the song's actually called The Fly that she'll be singing today. And it starts off with, I wish today it will rain all day. Now, if that does happen, we'll be forced to call the end of the day and go on straight, continue next tomorrow morning. So we'll have to cut a performance off very quickly if she does say that because some people might believe her. But anyway, what else will we be doing today? We've got Brett Lee preparing for his 6th ball, and we've got Snoop Dogg at the non-striker's end and Dr. Dre ready to face the onslaughts of Brett Lee. And here comes Brett Lee, steaming it in, faster. He's bowled it, and Dre smashed it. What a shot, well played, all the way back through point, and then he's gone out, that's a 4. 4 puts Dre, that's a magnificent shot, absolutely magnificent shot, puts Dre on 15 points here today at the official Australia A versus Celebrity All-Stars cricket match. Dr. Dre on 15 with a progressive total of 19 points. 19 points after, and we've got Brett Lee coming in for his last ball of the over next. And here comes Brett Lee. That's a nice shot, Dre, I must admit. That was a very nice shot. Now here comes Brett Lee, steaming it in for his last ball, steaming it in, faster. A nice block, Dre. No, there's no need for the crowd to go off there. No need whatsoever for the crowd to go off there. That was just a normal, simple block. Passed off to Slim it off, where Mark Taylor is now positioned, and back over to Brett Lee. Now that's the end of the over, and a well played over from you indeed, Brett Lee. Now, it's such a warm day. See Brett Lee, he's built up a little bit of a sweat there. He's walking back into position. They've put him in right in the middle of Silly Point. Now, this is going to be a good shot. Hopefully Snoop Dogg will be up next to bat, and it's going to be quite a good shot indeed if it gets him right in the balls, you see, because a nice big smash and wham bam, thank you, ma'am. I've got a 3rd ball now. Anyway, that's where you don't think he would be saying that. So Brett Lee's going back over there. Anyway. Here comes Warney for the spin attack from the north end today. From the spin attack next through to Snoop Dogg. We'll be seeing quite an interesting deal here today. Now, Warney's starting to warm up. He's taking that time with the spin, trying to put a bit of extra spin on it, give it a real good hard rub for hold to the ball in some dramatic way and get that extra bit of spin if at all possible. He's revving that ball up, he's spinning it up, and he's spinning it up, and he's ripped it into Snoop Dogg, and Snoop Dogg slashed it, and he's missed it, and it's gone straight to the hilly behind the stumps. That's right, Snoop Dogg out for one today at the official Australia A versus Celebrity All-Star cricket match. So that puts Celebrity A still at 19 after the. We're on the 3rd over. This is the third. We've had 3 overs here. 3 overs here, and that puts Shane Warney. He's bowled 1 ball here today. And he's going, well, this could well be a hat trick. He's got 1. Let's see if he can get 3. But he's going to have a bit of a problem because this Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel's now coming out of the Ghettoland Pavilion, and I don't think he likes even being in the Ghettoland Pavilion. Yeah, Vin Diesel would not like be sitting in the Ghettoland Pavilion, I can guarantee you that much. But he doesn't look very happy today indeed, and he's coming out towards the pitch now. We've got the Australia A team looking a bit suspicious of Vin Diesel. What the hell is he doing? Not playing Riddick or something in some sort of movie, but he's obviously going to have a bit of a swing of the bat today and see how he goes in the official Australia A vs Celebrity All-Stars cricket match. Now we've got Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel has now arrived in the crease and he's padding up to Warnie. Warnie's looking a bit suspicious of Vin Diesel, what he's doing here too, because he normally spends most of his time with Elizabeth Hurley and won't bother playing cricket at all, Warnie's thinking. Umpire Clive Peterson's looking at Warnie, wondering why Warnie's taking so long rubbing that ball on the side of his leg, and probably getting a bit suspicious about why he's not with Elizabeth Hurley as well. So that's what's going on in the minds of these players here today. Let's see what actually goes on in the action scenario of what happens when they play the damn game of cricket. So here we go, Shane Warne's now ready to bowl to Vin Diesel, who's padded up and more to go. And we see Warnie. Warnie's coming in now, a bit of a spin. This goes across the wicket, and smashed played nicely by Vin Diesel. And here we go, fielded by Mark Waugh, over in point now, and passed back across the stumps to Shane Warne. And that was a one scored there by Vin Diesel. That puts Dr. Dre back in on 15 points, back into strike against this would be the third ball coming up of Shane Warne's second over here today at the Celebrity All-Stars cricket match. They're all warmed up now. Shane Warne's rubbing that ball against his leg again, trying to alter the ball in some dramatic way to get some little bit of extra spin and taking time with it so no one would particularly notice. So here we go, bowling into Dr. Dre. This attack of Dr. Dre is working quite well. He must have discussed it well with Eminem, captain previous to the start of the game here today. What a great selection it was by Eminem to choosing them to go into bat first. So here we go, Dr. Dre is warming up now, batting up, ready to come to the onslaughts of Shane Warne. Go over the onslaught of Shane Warne today. He's rubbing the ball against his leg. He's coming in for a spinner again. He's coming in, here he comes. He's bowled it, and Dre's base first smashed. It's up. It's gone. Here it goes, it's coming out of the cloud, and the umpire's actually called lost ball. I've never heard of that rule in Australian cricket before. Lost ball. So we're looking now. We've got some satellites zooming in the area now. Yes, they have located the ball now. Yes, so it's not lost ball. So yes, we've located the ball and it's been returned back. That was a 6 by Dr. Dre. Well done, Dr. Dre. Well done indeed. That puts Dr. Dre on 21 points today. 21 points with a progressive total of 35. Australia A, 35, and Vin Diesel on the non-strikers end. Dr. Dre has hit a magnificent 6 that we thought was a completely lost ball because it went through the clouds, came back down. We've got a satellite, we've located it, and we've got it back in play now today. So that puts Shane Warne into his 4th bowl of his second over here today. So here comes Shane Warne. He's got his rubbing the ball in his leg, rubbing it quite hard indeed, rubbing the ball in his leg. He's spinning it into Dr. Dre, spinning Dr. Dre. Yeah, he's bowled him. He's gone. Oh, what a magnificent innings we saw today from Dr. Dre. But unfortunately, he's been bowled on a score of 21. Been bowled, and Dr. Dre doesn't really care. Now, that was a good effort. His first time he's come out here to play cricket, and he's really put in a good effort today. Scored 21 runs, and now he's going back to the Ghettoland Pavilion. So what a good play today. And the next player will be coming out after a couple of seconds. I'm sure it'll take a bit of time to get this all organised. We'll be seeing Keanu Reeves come out to have his first over in Australian cricket ever. But we could go well, we have to see. Now, Shane Warne has got he's ready for his 4th ball when Keanu Reeves does eventually arrive out. We'll be seeing his next ball. Now, Keanu Reeves is all padded up there, looking very nice and nice and interesting. Yes, Keanu Reeves comes in the bat nicely. This would be one hell of a shot when he plays it, or one hell of a block, you know. One hell of a guy, this Keanu Reeves is, isn't he? One hell of a guy, and hopefully we'll see one hell of a game here today, and one hell of a time well spent in the Australian cricket scene, as Keanu would say, or Kiki to his old, grandma used to call him Kiki, I think I read somewhere. But here we go. Shane Warne coming in for his fourth bowl. Warne is warming the ball up on his pads, warming it up, warming it up. You know, this could be a good ball, we'll see. We're warming it up on his pads, warming up on the side of his leg. You know, this ball is going to be out, and here he comes. He's spinning it in, and it's blocked. Just caught nicely, fielded nicely, I should say, fielded nicely in a silly mid-off by Adam Gilchrist. Yes, Adam Gilchrist has been sitting in a silly mid-off, and I didn't notice him there, but fielded nicely and passed back to Warney, and Warney will be now on his fifth ball here today. His fifth ball here today, a Celebrity All-Stars sitting nicely on 35 runs with unfortunately, they have got 7 out. We've got Keanu Reeves at the striker's end and Vin Diesel down at the non-striker's end. And umpire Clive Peterson has actually been glancing at Vin Diesel a few times, and Vin Diesel has been glancing at him back. Does that imply something? You know, we're not these umpires like. We think they're we're not going to say it anyway. So here we go. Shane Warne's rubbing the ball against his leg, rubbing it, getting ready for this next ball to Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel nicely blocked that one, and it was well fielded in there. It's silly mid-off by Adam Gilchrist, and passed back nicely to Shane Warne. We don't muck about here. Now here goes. Shane Warne's coming in for his fifth ball of the over, to Keanu Reeves. Coming into his fifth ball of the over to Keanu Reeves, and bowled nicely, and played very nicely too, surprisingly enough. Played very nicely, and fielded well by Mark Waugh. Mark Waugh's fielded very nicely over back and cover, and passed back behind the stumps to Warning again. Now, what do we see here today? That was a single for Keanu Reeves. A single shot and a single run. We've got Vin Diesel now back to bat here today, and Warney's coming up for his very last ball of his over. On his second over here today at the official Australia A versus Celebrity All-Star cricket match. Now we've got Vin Diesel facing up here to Warney's last ball, and here he comes. He spins it in, and he's bowled him. He's gone. What a disappointment Vin Diesel made. Now he came up, I thought his field was going to be a small field, but he's been bowled here today. He's been bowled here today by Warney, and what an over that was, Warney. What an over. That's a pretty damn good over. Now we did slightly lose track of what was going on there at some stage, but basically all round, you're a magnificent guy, and what an over. So here we go. Shane Warne has produced one of the overs of the century, and I think I hear news that the next bowler up is back going to be Merv Hughes. They want to rip a few fast ones in. They think this is the key, the fast ones. Got Merv Hughes bowling the next over here today at the official Australia A versus Celebrity All-Star cricket match. Now, unfortunately, I do also hear that the next batter out will be in fact Paris Hilton. Now, this is a bit of an uncommon thing, but we will be seeing just how good this lady can be here today. Now we've got, here she comes, what a miraculous, and the crowd's going off. Hold on, the crowd's going off. Paris Hilton's coming out to bat for this Celebrity All-Stars cricket match, coming out to bat, and she will be facing the first over of Merv Hughes today, and hopefully his moustache won't get in the way of playing, because he's got quite a big moustache. So here we'll be going today. So Paris Hilton, she's just starting to get towards the crease now, and she looks quite happy actually. She looks quite happy because she's playing in the Australia A, in the Celebrity All-Stars team, and it was a very final, hard cut to make it into the team, but she was cut from many thousands of people, and we finally chose her, as 10th man in the team today. So here we go. Paris Hilton is now facing up to the first ball of Merv Hughes. Now Merv Hughes is rubbing the ball on his leg. He's getting warmed up here. Paris Hilton, she looks a bit sceptical about this big man bowling into today, and such a lovely day here at the Wacker. You know, lovely sunny day here at the Wacker. The sun is shining bright, and even the seagulls are flying by enjoying themselves today because it's such a good, magnificent sight seeing Paris Hilton face up to the onslaughts of Merv Hughes here at the official Australia A versus Celebrity All-Stars cricket match. Now, Merv Hughes is finally ready to bowl. And here he comes. He's running in. Paris Hilton goes for, and he flies past her, and Ian Healy's actually missed it behind the stumps completely. It's gone all the way down behind the stumps and through for a 4. That puts Paris Hilton on 4 today, and actually it's an undefined. No, that puts there is a word for it, but it puts them on to 4. But we'll give it to Paris Hilton just to make it simple for her. We'll put 4 points. She didn't actually touch it. It was just an untouched and missed by Healy. And we've given the points to Paris Hilton she's put her for 4 on the board, and the progressive total to 39. 39 here today at the Australia A versus Celebrity All-Stars cricket match. Now, let's put Merv Hughes onto 1 bowl each day, and it's not very good to give away runs like that. Let me tell you that. So Merv Hughes is getting ready for his next ball here. He's coming back. He's rubbing it against his leg. He's coming in faster. He's bowled again, and it's a wide. Caught nicely behind the stumps by Ian Healy and passed back to Mark Waugh, then back to Merv Hughes. Clive Peterson called a wide then, and quite right so. We've actually defined a bit of a precedent here in Australian cricket. We're giving the wide point also to Paris, just because she just looked so magnificent there. She didn't even move. Just stood there and went straight past her, and we caught her wide, and we'll give her the point for that anyway. So unfortunately, Merv Hughes is still on his second ball here today. Still on his second ball at the Celebrity All-Stars versus Australia A cricket match. Now here he comes. Merv Hughes is warming up. Paris Hilton seems to be enjoying this game now. Merv Hughes is warming up, running in, steaming in, piving in, and Paris Hilton just blocks it, and it's gone. Down towards cover, down to another 4. Easy, yep. And the fielder's missed a complete wide, another 4. Paris Hilton, that puts Paris Hilton onto 9 points already here at the official Australia A versus Celebrity All-Stars cricket match. So Merv Hughes doesn't look very happy about that indeed. Now I'll be on to his third ball. His third ball will be next. And we're about to do his third ball next. And the Australian All-Stars team, we've got Paris Hilton up one end, and we've still got Keanu Reeves down the other end. I hope there's nothing going on between the two of them, don't you agree, Richie? Yes, I agree. Do you agree? Yeah, I agree, Tony. Yeah, we hope there's nothing untoward going towards Paris Hilton and Keanu Reeves down there in the middle. But Keanu Reeves is on the non-strikers end. He's been seeing some strange precedented rules formed in Australian cricket here today at the official Celebrity All-Stars versus Australia A cricket match. Now here we go. They're on a progressive total here of 39 runs. So the progressive total of 39, there's a good chance I've made a mistake there, but I'm pretty close to 39 here today at the cricket match. Now, here we go. Merv Hughes is coming in for his next ball, his fourth ball of the over. His third ball of the over. Coming in for his third ball of the over, and he comes, bowls well, and she's been bowled. She didn't last long, but she just did smile a bit and really put some points on the board here today. So there goes Paris Hilton, walking very magnificently back towards the Ghetto Land Pavilion. And yes, getting back, I think she's missing a home out because there's a bit of a homey sort of a spot back at the Ghetto Band Pavilion with her friend Nicole Ritchie, who's coming out now and smiling, very smiley, and all dressed up in her cricket gear. She's a real Aussie now, moving to Australia recently, and she's a real Aussie. She'll be coming out to give it her go in the land of Aussie land. And here we go, here Nicole Ritchie's coming out. They've given a little sort of a bit of a hug as they walk past each other, and here she comes back into the crease here now. And we've got Merv Hughes here now. Merv Hughes for his fourth ball. He'll be bowling to Nicole Ritchie. Now Nicole Ritchie's finally reached finally reached the crease. She's finally reached the crease. Here she comes now, all padded up and looking very glamorous indeed. She's reached the crease now, batting down now, ready for the fourth bowl of Merv Hughes. Merv Hughes gets ready. Merv Hughes is coming in fast now, coming in fast. Nicola Richie's looking a little bit worried. This big man with the big moustache coming in with a big ball, and it's my hitter. So she's coming in faster and faster and faster. Nicola Richie's looking more worried. Merv Hughes is coming faster and faster and faster. She's looking more worried. She's more worried. He's blowing. Hey, she's nicked it. He's going all the way down, under cover, and then through deep cover. And they'll field it nicely by Baby Boone down there. Pass back, and they got a single. Yes, they've got a single. That puts Keanu Reeves back on strike here today at the official Australia A vs Celebrity All-Star cricket match. Now, we're going very well. That's quite a nice little nick down there. Just not quite. I know you're in Australia and you've got to perform well, and she has proven herself to be one hell of an Australian cricket player today, here at the official Australia A vs Celebrity All-Star cricket match. Now, we've got Merv Hughes ready for his fifth ball here today, bowling to Keanu Reeves, and if one more person gets out, they've just hit 40, by the way. They've just hit 40 runs here today, and they have got 9 out on the board. One more out, and we are all over Red Rover. So here we go, 40 runs, a progressive total of 40 runs, and one more out, and that'll be game over Red Rover. Now, here we go, Red Merv Hughes. Merv Hughes is starting to rub his ball against his side of his leg as well. He's starting to get there, heated up at the spot. Keanu Reeves is ready to smash this one out of the park, I'm quite sure of it. He got 40 runs, he wants to score another 40 here today and get that little Nicole Richie running up and down that crease all day. But, here we'll see, here we go. Merv Hughes is rubbing that ball against his leg, rubbing it harder and harder and harder. And here he comes, he's coming in now. He's coming in, and Keanu smashes up. Booty's underneath the booty's coming down, and nice catch. That's all out for the Australia, all out for the Celebrity All-Star cricket match here today. And what a match it has been, what a match. That puts Keanu Reeves out for one. Keanu Reeves is walking back to the Ghettoland Pavilion now, and walking back with Nicole Richie because she's not playing out there by herself. And so that's all over. We're going to take a short break here at the official commentary position, and what a game it has been. Don't you agree, Richie? Yes, I agree. Don't you agree, Tony? Yes, I agree. Yes, what a game it has been here today, and we've seen magnificent performance all around by the Celebrity All-Star team. And we'll be coming back after the break with some quick news and a follow-up to this, and it will just keep getting better and better because this is the official Australia A vs Celebrity All-Star cricket match. Signing off, Super Goo.